Architectural Builders Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
We have a door that was built for it, and the guy who built the door built it thick. He has a metal frame, and then he put wood over it. And now the total thickness of the door is 3 inches. When he installed it, we wanted he built it then, in addition to that problem, he built it with just like a single hole in the metal frame for like a deadbolt, except that would mean that there's no way for it to kind of latch when it's closed. It's either completely bolted or not bolted. So what he ended up doing was getting us one of the Schlage FE595 keypad things. So it's not a deadbolt, but it's a lever with like a digital thing. So it works for us because we can dial in, open the door, and then it'll latch normally when we close it. It's not a deadbolt, but it's perfectly fine. The problem is it's not built and there's no extender kit for it. So he kind of tried to jerry-rig this extender kit for it, but it's just not working. It keeps falling out, and then we get locked in and the doorknob on the inside doesn't work and it doesn't connect on the inside. So now I'm stuck with this situation where I'm trying to figure out what I can do to get an appropriately sized lock to go through this thing when the metal frame is already there and there's only one hole in it. So I was hoping you guys might be able to have some ideas of what I could purchase to fix this problem.
Well, what problem do you have? You've got a fit gate. That's not a problem. You've got an FE lock that won't work. That was a mistake. You can't use that. So you're just trying to lock the door?
So what I need is some kind of like levered door handle lock that will latch when it's closed and can be locked. So that it doesn't have to be a deadbolt, obviously, but it can just essentially what we have would work if we could have something that was actually appropriately meant for a 3-inch thick door. So I don't have a problem with the Schlage thing. It's just doesn't fit, and he can't seem to weld a piece appropriately so that it works the way it's supposed to. And Schlage doesn't make an extender kit for something this size. So I didn't know if there's any other manufacturers or someone that I could use instead, or if there's something else I could do to get this Schlage or a different thing that's similar to it to actually be designed for something that would work on a 3-inch thick door.
Yeah, so super easy is everything you just said. So that's the good thing.
Okay.
You can have a deadbolt. You can have something that looks like a deadbolt that's actually a slam latch. You can have exactly what you said, a lever. You can have all of that.
Okay,
not a problem.
So what lever device would work for this? Because I can't see.
Schlage's ND series will work. Those can be manufactured for. Schlage's ND, November Delta series, will work for 3-inch, or can be made to work for 3-inch.
Okay, but that is only key. That's only with a key entry then. So
what function do you want?
Something with what we have with some kind of push pad, right? Because that's the issue. That doesn't exist.
Oh, you can't have that.
Okay. And there's no manual ones that would work like that? They have like push button ones that aren't digital, but manual ones that would work for something thick?
There could be a mechanical version that may be possible. I can investigate that. I don't believe so, that a mechanical can be done. But why not just... you want to have some sort of code combination. And you do not have power at the gate. You either need to be battery operated or mechanical.
Yeah, ideally, yes. We do have power right by the gate, so it's not impossible, but it obviously would be a lot more involved if we go that route. But it's doable.
Yeah, so I think mechanical will be a dead end, but I'm happy to investigate.
Okay.
Battery powered,
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
It's not my area of expertise. I don't keep up with that residential stuff.
Okay.
In terms of solving it where you're running low voltage to it, I can hit nothing but net from half court on that. It'll take some modification.
So that's doable. So if we have, because I think they put a wire in the frame in case we were going to do low voltage there. So I think we may actually have the ability to do it. So what would the solution be in that situation if we have low voltage there?
Well, if you've got a wire in the frame, assuming that it's on the strike jamb and not the hinge jamb, I would, obviously the low-hanging fruit is an electric strike. That would be one.
Okay.
An electromagnetic gate lock would be another option, where you've got several hundreds of pounds of force between a magnet and an armature, an electromag. You can, since power is in the region, you might be able to get power to where the lock would be, so you could have electrically controlled trim or maybe electric latch retraction. So there, the easiest thing is an electric strike. That's probably also the least elegant in the sense of it's a gate. Those things are notoriously sloppy when it comes to margins, and that the electromagnetic lock might be the way to go because that will be quite proof positive. The downside of that is that it's fail-safe, meaning when the power is out, your gate's unlocked.
Okay.
The electric strike can work in the opposite.
Okay, so an electric strike is preferential, you think? Based on that, what you just said?
I wouldn't say that it's preferential. It might be the least common denominator.
Okay. And there's no issue with the thickness of a door there because it's just you put any handle on and then it would work with that, or it still has to be modified for a thick door?
This is where Dwight Schrute would say false. No, you're definitely going to have, if you're going to have, anything you put on there has to be made for that door thickness.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, unless you had the magnet and then just used, pull handles.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Now, the sad part about all of this is it looks like from online you guys are located in Florida. Is that right?
Sad, not for me, sad.
Not for you. Okay, so is this something that I would just try to find any locksmith could do, or is this something I have to find somebody more experienced to do in our neighborhood?
You mean in terms of integration? You're going to need to hire someone who knows how to do this stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't thank you enough for walking me through that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, if you find someone who's not scared and can do the work, I can walk that person through the hardware package for it. It is not unusual what you want to do. Okay. And actually, I just had a better thought too. You could possibly do an electric deadbolt that would be extremely concealed. Anyway, so if you get to the point where you've got somebody and we're going to put a hardware package together, we can talk about those ideas.
All right, great. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.